Ever wonder what happens to your initial investment when you buy certain mutual funds through a broker and pay front-end fees? Well, by the time they charge you sales loads and account fees, it's actually costing you hundreds of dollars before you start. But now there's a better way. At Charles Schwab, you can choose from 200 well-known no-load mutual funds with proven track records.
You pay no loads and no transaction fees.
So if you want all of your money to work for you,
maybe it's time to come to Schwab.
Hey, CBS kicks off the season with a big doubleheader. Niners, Steelers, Giants, Bears, next Sunday. Be still my heart. I'm a big fan.
We're at the 13th hole with Greg Norman punching his ball out. That was a shot of 160 yards. Pretty good one, too. To 16.
VJ can move into a third-place tie with this putt for birdie. Winner at Westchester. Ooh. Hooked left at the last moment. Singh is 4 under here in the final round, 3 under for the tournament to 17.
This is a par putt for John Daly, who was in the trees on the right from the tee, came up short of the green, but played one of his exquisite pitch shots to that point and walks away with a par. It's 6 over, back to the 16th.
And across the pond, this is Steve Elkington from 95 yards. And too strong. Ken Venturi put this shot in perspective for us, the importance.
Not many people have won it here, but you can lose here. He has to put it past the hole. I don't even fool with thinking of being short of this hole.
Voices. I held my breath for a moment. Ben Wright during our commercial was recounting how he sat in this very tower aghast at Lee Trevino making what, Ben, an 11 here back in the 70s? Let's go to Gary at 15.
Craig Stadler for his birdie. If he can finish second alone, he will make twice as much as he's made already this year. He's made $110,000 this year. Second place in this tournament. World Series of Golf is $216,000. That's a solid par by Craig Stadler. Remain 4 shots out of the lead. And there's a good look at our money, what we were talking about right there. $360,000 for first. Total purse, $2 million. We've had 3 guys drop out. I think there's only 37 guys left in this tournament field. This is David Frost right below us. He hit this beautiful looking 3-iron to about 6 feet. Nothing but net there. David Frost gets back to even par and +2 for the day. Beautiful golf shot. This hole playing 223 yards, and this green is rock hard. Let's go forward to 16.
This green's pretty hard, too. Let's check a fairway facts. Today's winner gets that check for $360,000. How about that? More than Jack Nicklaus ever made in a single year on tour in 32 years. Plus, more than the money, it's the 10-year exemption.
Jim Nance, I'm sorry. I wanted to tell you that in my tenure there, scores in double figures were quite commonplace.
Wasn't an 11 by Trevino?
11 indeed.
Great putt. Well, we've seen nothing of the sort this week, Bentley. This is played as the 2nd easiest hole at Firestone to 13.
And now Greg Norman for a birdie. Well, it's not as weak as it to 14.
This is David Edwards.
It's from 145 yards. And you see the hole is cut on the right-hand side of the green. He is hitting an 8-iron. Trying to take a little bit left to right would be an ideal shot. It looked like it started right a little bit and trying to draw it back. And he did.
Ideal shot.
By some shot maker standards, that wouldn't be approved. That when the pin is in the right, it's got to come in left to right. Pin in the left, it's got to come in right to left.
Nick Price will be next.
Price has hit another big drive. This hole is 418 yards. They have 5 par 4s on this golf course that's over 450 yards.
Over to 16.
Allen for birdie. Almost another one. Back to 14.
Price is ready.
Pitching wedge from 115 yards. He's got to catch Stadler before he thinks about Fulton Allen. And there's a good start right there.
That will certainly help. Nick Price, 4 under, and we'll be back with more golf action from the NEC World Series of Golf after this message and a word from your local station.
NEC. Celebrating 30 years of harmony in America.
You know it, and we know it.
When you want the latest information,
There's only one pregame show to watch.
that's right, the NFL Today on CBS.
All you need to know.
This is CBS.
A college education can help you get ahead, but will you fit in? And can you find the time?
Yes, you can!
At Columbus State, you'll learn in small classes with students of all ages and receive personal attention from faculty who care about your future. Our classes are offered at convenient times to fit your busy schedule on our main campus downtown and at 5 suburban centers. And at $51 per credit hour, your cost is affordable.
Yes, you can! Columbus State, we have your future in mind.
Around-the-clock news coverage continues from 10 TV Eyewitness News, your 24-hour news source.
Hello, I'm Terry Sullivan. The National Hurricane Center expects to issue a hurricane watch for some portions of the East Coast later on today. Residents from the Carolinas to the mid-Atlantic states are being told to make storm preparations. And an accident at 17th and Brooks on the north side of Columbus, tying up traffic at this hour. There's a report that a person is trapped. More news later on your 24-hour news source.
Experience Fun Trail bands for yourself. Stop in and visit our new showroom.
The 1993 NEC World Series of Golf is sponsored by NEC, providing leading-edge technology in America for over 30 years. Hogan 428 extra distance balls. They'll go a long way toward improving your game. And by Buick and your local Buick dealers. Remember Buick, the new symbol for quality in America.
In the German Open, Dusseldorf, Bernhard Langer wins, -19 over Peter Baker. Ben Wright, how many of those people on the European Ryder Cup team?
Pat, Bernhard Langer is, and Peter Baker's now right on the fringe. And Montgomery is.
14, David Edwards pars. Stays at -1. Nick Price for birdie 3. Our guest commentator Fred Couples has completed his round and has now joined Jim Nance. Good playing, Freddie.
Thanks, Pat. I'm glad it's over.
What, Thursday and Friday or Saturday and Sunday?
All of them. That's an unbelievable round Fultie's got going.
Isn't it, though?
Now Price to tie for second with Craig Stadler. Puts it in front, puts it back, one look, and pull the trigger. Straight in, don't give no break, and there we go. Tied with Craig.
Price to 5 under, tied with the defending champion Craig Stadler. 16.
Well, here he is, Mr. Stadler. And there's the layup. Let's go to 18.
This is Tom Kite. This is for birdie. Fred Couples, he's changed his grip back, looks like.
I wonder when he wakes up, Pat, does he know what grip he's going to use on the putter?
I'm sure he does, knowing Tom Kite. 17.
Bradley Hughes, his third shot here. The Australian Masters champion, 7 over par at the moment. Coming up this considerable slope in hope of a birdie. Just bogeyed 16 to go to 7 over. Zoom. Well, he gave it a run. One of many good Australian players who doesn't play much over here. To 15.
9 wins in the last 12.5 months. Nick Price, 4-iron. Pins all the way in the back portion. You can see the beautiful balance there by Nick. It's going to go right down that little shelf and back up the hill where a lot of the guys have been. Let's go to 14.
Greg Norman.
That's from 115 yards. That's a fine shot, but he has had some disastrous holes today. 2 double bogeys, one at 1 and the other one at 9.
Had to go with a triple yesterday.
And even though what scores he shoots, you know, he doesn't have give up in his body.
Nope. Here, 3. Back at 15.
David Edwards on a par binge. Par of the last 8 holes, got off to a bad start when he double bogeyed the 4th hole, the toughest hole in the golf course. This is a 3-iron. David plays exclusively right to left, so he'll start the ball over by a right bunker. Right where our tower is, over there, right where his hat is, just to the right of it. It's right where the pin. Dave will start a little to the right with a big tree back there. Took much longer over that ball than he normally does. Ball just hit the upslope on the right portion of that green and just killed it. Looks like somebody let the air out of the balloon there. Snugly rolled up against the edge of the warning track. He's got a difficult little chip up and down the hill. And let's go forward to 16.
And David Frost, 80 yards away with a sand wedge. Fred, you threw a sand wedge in here earlier today for birdie, about 3 feet away. How bedeviling is this shot over the pond?
Well, today the pin's tucked right over the water. You get a little bit of a backstop. I would say Frosty, if he's got a 60-degree wedge, he's laid it up perfect. If not, it might not spin as quick as he'd like it to.
Good looking shot. Oh, yeah. Right where you hit it.
Yeah, you got to bounce. I mean, it's tough to bounce it in front of the pin, but that's the only way to get it close.
So you've been at 17.
And Fulton Allen from 125 yards out at this 392-yard par 4. You know, he started level with Steve Elkington at 2 under par, and he's got Elk by 9 shots to 16.
Stadler from 70.
Same thing.
Ooh, he may have been back too close with his layup shot.
Yeah, but that's still a great little pitch in there. He can make that.
You'd rather be back about to 100 yards?
Yeah.
He was 70. Back to 17.
This was before Fulton Allen, Steve Elkington from 155 yards out. And a round that really hasn't, there's nothing gone right for Steve. Back to the 14th.
Greg Norman has a birdie putt. Not much has gone right for him either.
No, it started the day at 3 under. Now he's just trying to get back to even par. He's 1 over. And when it gets going like that, you try it, you keep going after it, you never want to give up, but you just don't have that edge which makes things happen for you. Wouldn't be surprised to see him make this, though. Still takes the same tempo, the same ritual, getting over every putt, even though no matter what he's shooting, it's always the same. You never know.
Let's say, for our own sake, he's going to miss it. Don't hex him.
Okay.
Well,
that doesn't work either.
What we say,
that doesn't work either.
Nope.
A little bit slower, that goes in, or a little bit less break, but you know, I tell you what, a lot of players complain when they miss a putt or something by just an inch or so. I'd rather miss it because they're eventually going to go in like that. It's when you miss them by a foot or so which you have problems.
Consecutive subpar rounds by Lon Hinkle 5 times in 1979, 1980. Trevino, Greg Norman, 90 and 93. 16.
Okay, there's a lot of money riding on second. If you can finish second alone, Craig Stadler can take over second by himself. What's this going to do?
Pretty straight. Just like that.
Yep, just...
That can't stop.
Okay, if you jump off the tower and shake the crown a little bit.
When you hit them that good, as bumpy as the greens are, they should go in. It's kind of disappointing.
Let's see the Craig Stadler reaction. A slump of the shoulders and a flip of the putter. What's Craig Stadler like to play with out here? People see him always, you know, throwing clubs and getting quite volatile at times, but he's really a lighthearted kind of guy, isn't he?
Oh, he's a great guy. You know, he's fun to be around when he's on the course. That's the way he acts and reacts to what he does, and it makes him play better. And when he's playing poorly, you know, you get the opinion or the likeness that he doesn't want to be out there, and there's nothing wrong with that.
This putt is the one you had.
Right. It's
left
center, yeah. That's a straight strike.
Birdie for Frosty. And he gets in the red figures at 1 under. The march to the 17th.
And Fulton Allen for birdie. Now this goes a little to the right, Freddie, doesn't it?
Hello? Yeah, this goes, and it's very fast.
And he went a lot to the right, as a matter of fact. But Fulton is just making his pars now. He did all his damage from the 5th to the 12th holes when he made 6 birdies in 8 holes back to the 15th.
Nick Price, take a little sand wedge, flip it right down. That's a beautiful golf shot right there. He'll have that for his par. Let's go back to 17.
Where old Fulty doesn't take any time. He just steps up over the ball and bingo. It's refreshing. Very refreshing. 15.
After the wink from Fulty, David Edwards taps that one in. He'll remain. That is 9 straight pars by David Edwards. And back on the tee, lurking the shark, trying to figure out which way the wind's coming from. Nick Price finishes second in this tournament. He will take over the tour's money lead from Paul Azinger. Right where he aimed it. Beautiful camera view there. It's Nick Price. Holds on to that tie for second place with Craig Stadler. And now let's go to 17T.
And that was Craig Stadler's tee shot with its familiar shape, left to right. Ooh, just a little hop into the second cut. Over to the 15th.
And on the tee, a 4-iron, Jim Gallagher, who plays the ball exclusively left to right. Should be a good pin for him. He's wondering in amazement. Oh, get down that hill. That ball really hit softer. That thing could have come right down that chute towards the flagstick. That was a bad break there. Let's go forward to 18.
Vijay Singh.
115 yards. You think this golf course isn't playing fast? This is 464-yard par 4. And an excellent second shot, but I've never seen it play this fast, Pat.
Well, that lack of rain, those 77 consecutive days have made the fairways very hard back at 15.
Greg Norman with a 4-iron. You can see he is aiming quite a bit left. I would say his aiming point now is just inside of that tower you see back there, and the pin is way over by our CBS sports banner. Give you a pretty good understanding of the alignment to hit the cut. And he's to the left of the flag and going to go up. Probably going to roll back a little bit. No. Perfectly pinned high. Greg Norman with a 4-iron. Running out of time and space. He is at +1 for the tournament. Let's go forward to the 18th tee.
Fulton Allen.
Tee shot here at 18, and it's really not a dogleg until you get way past the corner there, so it's really a straightaway tee shot, and that's on the right-hand side in an excellent position.
That's just where he liked it to be. Fulton Allen leading by 4 shots over Stadler and Price.
If you're not playing Hogan 428 extra distance balls, you're throwing your money away. In fact, if this gentleman had played a Hogan 428, he would have saved over $1,500. Make that $4,900. Hogan 428 extra distance balls. They'll go a long way toward improving your game.
To celebrate Buick's 90th anniversary, we proudly introduce the 90th anniversary LeSabre. LeSabre has a proven reputation for quality and the highest projected resale value in its class. Now, you get all this Buick quality, comfort, and elegance at a special anniversary price. The 90th anniversary Buick LeSabre. Quality its competition just can't hold a candle to.
What does cable TV in England, or directory software in Israel, or Yellow Pages in Australia have to do with this cellular phone call in Bermejillo, Mexico? They're all part of Southwestern Bell, a worldwide company with one of the best performance records in the business. To find out more about us, call us at 1-800-992-BELL.
PGA Tour Partners is something you'll want to join. You'll be helping a lot more than just your golf game. You'll help people like Rosemary Scalf, Larry Ligman, Troy Robinson. You see, the Partners Program supports over 900 local charities each year, helping people in communities like yours all over the country.
Call 1-800-242-7771 to join. The PGA Tour, anything's possible.
We're back at the 392 yards, uphill 17th hole. That's a shot of 130 yards for Craig Stadler, and it flew on him, jump, right over everything. Back to the 15th.
Greg Norman now, just off the back fringe, first cut. Don't have any problem with putter blade or anything interfering with the long rough. Just straight down the hill.
Gary?
Yeah?
Did you notice that word Ben just used? Jump?
I've had him spell it for me before.
I'd like to know. I'm trying to look it up.
I believe it's French. Is this ball? Look at this.
No, yes, no, yes, yes.
As Norman made one here yesterday, he did as it today. Semi-Chichi. Let's go to 18.
That's a par for B.J. Singh. Another good tournament for him.
He's now 5th all by himself and 2 shots ahead of 6th. That putt would have put him in a tie for 4th with Jim Gallagher, who is still has 15 to play and on the way in. Now, Fulton Allen. Don't blink. He's on his way. 165, and I look for this to be right of the hole. I do not look for it to be anywhere left, Fulton.
How about right at it, Fulton?
How about right at it, he says.
He must have heard you.
I don't know. When you're hot, boys. I love it.
What a shot. looks so effortless.
When you get on that kind of roll, it is. Those kind of scores are easy to shoot. It's the 78s and 9s that are hard to shoot.
Now Steve Elkington.
Elk from 155 yards and just the first cut of rough.
Steve started the day 2 under, is now even. Allen started at 2 under, is now 9 under.
And the Elk hit a poor shot there. He's right short of the green in the rough, unlike Elkington.
So Fulton Allen approaching the 18th with a 4-stroke advantage over Craig Stadler and Nick Price and Jim Gallagher Jr. Triumphant stroll for Allen.
From behind the green at the 17th hole, that's Craig Stadler. Little chip and run. Had the line absolutely perfectly judged. To 16.
Nick Price, 250 yards away. Giving it a go in 2.
Oh, what a shot. Right over the top of the flag, Jimmy.
That's where Daly hit it. To 17.
And Craig Stadler with this par putt to remain at 5 under. Tied at that figure. Good Price and Gallagher. A lot to play for in terms of second place for those three. And over to the 16th tee.
What's the objective here off the tee, Fred?
Well, you try and turn it over. He's probably aiming just to the left of those 2 bunkers, and he's going to give it a big rip.
I think he loves it.
Yep, it's down the middle. You can see it from here, rolling and rolling. A little unlucky.
That's probably too far back, though, to have any shot at this green in 2, which Nick Price just knocked it over. Let's go to 18, Pat.
Steve Elkington has hit his 3rd shot. And now we'll have this coming back for par.
Has it about 10 feet, and he hit his 3rd shot pass, and he's still away. That's how close you can see that Fulton's putt is. Elk has got it coming down the hill, about the same putt that Vijay Singh had, and this putt has been missed a lot to the left, over-reading the break on it. In fact, if I was Fulton right now, I'd be taking a pretty good look at Elk's putt, because he's almost on the same line, but about 3 feet shorter.
He'll be ready to putt.
He may putt before Elk's ball reaches the hole.
Right. Well, he had a chance to get a good read. Elkington finishes the World Series of Golf even par.
After Thursday, we had 10 players under par, and this is the end of the tournament. We were down to 7.
Fulton Allen, the leader, for birdie at 18.
You going to cap it? You might as well just cap it off with this. How about this? 62. The golf course, I'm unfamiliar with those scores. A marvelous round of golf. And it didn't take very long.
Not for him.
They've got the giant scoreboard over here, and they have 1993 champion, and with a couple of question marks. They might as well take the question marks down and put up Fulton Allen as the champion.
I thought when Olazabal shot to 61, nobody would ever come close. He missed it by 1. Allen, a -10.
And now the winning way, sponsored by Charles Schwab and Company, helping investors help themselves.
For Craig Stadler, last year's NEC World Series of Golf proved to be a successful homecoming for the 18-year PGA Tour veteran. Stadler won his second NEC World Series of Golf title exactly 10 years after winning his first title in 1982. The 92 World Series was his 10th career victory in an illustrious career.
Ever wonder what happens to your